Yeah, that's right. Don't forget Doggy Podcast, actual audio podcast that you can hear on Spotify, iTunes, and many DSPs. DSP stands for digital streaming platforms. I can see that this is going to act crazy again tonight. Is it going to act crazy? I don't know, but we're going to try to get through it. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. Let's try this. Oh, man. Let's try this again. Last night bothered me because it was a little choppy. So let's see what we do tonight. This program wants to act a little crazy on me. I see it said 32 drop frames, so hopefully it's not glitchy. Not too much going on as far as, you know, in the crib with the, if anything, I'm gonna have to clean this whole computer out, do a bunch of stuff if it wants to act crazy. But shout out to y'all. I wanted to just build with y'all really quick tonight. It's on the late night. Many of you probably going to sleep, but if you're on the West Coast, it's early. You know, it's early for y'all. So I'm here tonight. Gonna kick it with y'all. One of my strong suits is discipline, but we all fall off. We kind of lose it sometimes, and I want to talk to y'all about the end result of losing your discipline and what happens. Impromptu live. So I'm here. What's up, everybody? I'll go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. What is going on? Yeah, it's already freezing and acting dumb, so I might have to restart this whole thing and bring it back because I don't know what's happening. It's saying excellent condition, but it's doing something crazy. But let's just make this short and sweet then. We can just build and we ain't got to stay on here long, but I don't know what's going on with this live. So I just want to say this to you really, really quick, right? Discipline. Discipline is the key to achieving your goals, right? Discipline. What is discipline? Well, you have different types of discipline. One discipline is when you're being punished for not doing an act. The other discipline is when you are on your path, you have rituals that you do every day. And I know a lot of times people hear the word ritual and they think spooky, they think all this mystic stuff and all that. No, that's not what a ritual is. A ritual is you get up, you brush your teeth, you wash your face. That's a ritual. So don't get it twisted. But I just want to say to y'all, discipline is the key to achieving your goals. A lot of times we lack discipline. We don't do the things that we need to do to achieve our goals. We do it and then we fall off, or we don't have a plan or course of action to achieve your goals. Your goals are your goals. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is we go off our goals or what other people set their goals for. So it might be a time where you have a certain thing that you do, as far as you might be a seller of goods, products, you might go to work. You know, it's some people that might want to be the head of the job. You might want to be there for a few months and want to get the hell out of there. Because some people say, well, you've been here for this amount of years, or you've been here for a few months and you didn't even make it to this. Well, I don't aspire to be the boss here. I just want to get my money and go home. So if you're an artist, some people might say, oh, you didn't do this amount of streams. You didn't do this. One of the things that you do when you make the mistakes is that you set your goals based off of somebody else's goals. You can't look at somebody else and base your goals off of their goals because you don't know how disciplined they are or what corners they might have cut to get where they are. It doesn't work the same for everybody. So for me, I set certain goals for myself, and it's the discipline that gets me to the goals. Seriously. But my goals are my goals. I don't aspire to have anybody else's goals. I don't aspire to be like anybody else. Now, I could look at you in admiration and respect what you do, how you do it, and how you achieve whatever, but that don't mean that what you do or how you did it, I want to do it that way. So I'm not a car person, right? I like my truck, and I probably want another car, but I know people with 5, 6 cars. So they got 5, 6 cars, so they might seem like they're more successful. They might seem like they this, that, and the third because they got 5, 6 cars. That's not my thing. So a lot of times you'll look at an individual to say, he got 5, 6 cars, you only got 1 truck. So he's doing better than you. That's not necessarily true because he could have 5, 6 cars and I got 1 truck, but his heart is about to fall out his body. You know what I'm saying? And my discipline trains me to eat right and exercise a certain way. And this person might not be disciplined. So all they got, truthfully, is the car. So it's different ways to look at stuff, it's different ways to handle stuff, because one of the biggest things that we do, we be hard on ourselves based off of people putting us in situation and boxes. So you can't let somebody else put you in a box that you don't want to be in. Now, it's the difference when people are trying to lift you up and say, yo, bro, assist, yo, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. That's different. But a lot of times you have people trying to judge you based off of what somebody else is doing and what somebody else got going on. You don't allow people to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow people to do that to you. Like, I never was the guy. I never was the womanizer guy. You know what I'm saying? I always had one girl, or if I didn't have one girl, I only might have like talked to like 2-3 girls. You know what I'm saying? But one might be a every now and again phone call. One might be a little consistent, and one on the side. But I wasn't in no relationship with nobody, so I was able to do that. But I never been a guy who yo, I had this girl, I had this girl, I had this girl, I had that. I just never been that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So I could get looked at a certain way because you not this, you not this, you not that, but that shit don't make me. Now, the funniest thing, I'm not gonna put nobody business out there, but I remember a guy who used to come to my crib, and every time he came to my crib, I was always doing music. So I was making fun of him one day because he had this girl in my crib, and he was kissing all on her and all that. I'm like, yo, homie, you wilding in my crib, kissing all on her all like that. He's like, yo, so what? I never even seen you with no girl. Yo, you don't even get no, he used the PUSS word. Now, the irony of that is this. How could you see me with a girl if you always here and I'm recording your music? That's for one. For two, yo, he got AIDS now. So, yeah, I'd rather be, listen, I'm good. That's how deep that is. I thought about that the other day. I was like, yo, niggas trying to clown me, talking about, yo, I never even seen you with no girl. You got the Batman forever now. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but this is the mentality of people trying to put the, so what if I had to succumb to that pressure of saying, damn, yo, now you right, you'll bring some shorties through and all that. See how me being disciplined and me saying, yo, I don't even want to give it up like that, saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Saved my life. So think how real that is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't allow people to put pressure on me. I don't allow people to put me in boxes. I don't allow people to say, well, you're not this, you're not that. Listen, we don't all aspire to have the same things. We don't all aspire. And that's not an excuse for failure either. But my goal is my goals, and my disciplines will allow me to achieve my goals. Discipline. What is discipline? Knowing what you need to do opposed to what you want to do. We want to be fuck-ups. We're naturally fuck-ups. We naturally see a woman with a fat ass, and we naturally want to sleep with her. And especially if she's throwing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dominique Sellers. You a crazy supporter. I definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So discipline is knowing, no, all pussy ain't good pussy. You know, when you of a certain age, you ain't digest that shit yet. You still chasing girls. You still doing that. You still doing that. And discipline, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Because I'm the way I am, they used to try to tell me, they used to try to ridicule me, not in no clowning way, because I would have wanted to fight, but in the way that, yo, you like this, yo, come chill, come do this, come do that. And I used to be like, nah, that's not my path. That's not my path. That is not my path. My path, yo, your path is determined, and you could walk that path or you could change your path. That's not my path. I didn't aspire to do what some of my homies was doing. I didn't aspire to go where they was going. I didn't aspire to be what they was. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. I didn't want to be like that. I was like, nah, that ain't my thing. That's for you. You know, so discipline was, okay, this is the mentality. I'm the son of a drug abuser. I am the son of a drug abuser, the youngest son of a drug abuser. I have a lot of his personality as far as addictive personality. So you know your parent, you know your traits, you know your DNA, you know when you're like your parent. So it came a point in my life was I watched my father go from one of the strongest men that I ever seen physically and mentally to succumbing to drugs, which weakened him physically and mentally because he couldn't kick. Now, I also know that the drugs was chemical warfare. I do know that. Right? I do know that. But his addictive personality, the fact that I have it, I had to say to myself, yo, don't ever smoke. Don't ever smoke. Don't ever get high, because I remember I watched him as a little kid rolling his weed, taking the seeds out, smoking joints. I watched that, right? So I had to say to myself, yo, don't smoke. Because some people say it's not a gateway, but it was a gateway for him. I'm his child. I got the same personality and all. I got the same addictive personality. So don't smoke. Plus, I ain't like the way people look when they smoke. A lot of people just look. I remember dudes getting high back in the days and was like this. Like, nah, I don't ever want to look stuck, for one. Two, I don't like the fact that you licked all over that pause and then you want to pass that to me. That's not going to happen. That ain't going to happen. So I knew not to smoke. But then I was a drinker, and he was a drinker also. And he was a violent drunk, as was I. I'm violent, period. But I was a violent drunk because of my environment. Where I was at, it was always up. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, 90s Brooklyn, it was always up. Every day it was up. Every day. Wasn't a dull moment, fisticuffs, every day. So I said to myself, yo, you got to stop drinking. And I quit. Now, in quitting, it's hard because everybody around you still doing it. You still got the same circle. You still got the same homies. I've quit before. I took months off before. I took 3 months off. I took 4 months off before. I've done that before, but they thought I was going to go back in. They thought I was going to start drinking again. But that was 20 years ago. I haven't drank since, and I never will again. You know what I'm saying? But it took a lot of discipline to be around some of the same people and don't drink ever again, to go to outings, to go on vacation, to go to Jamaica, to go to Mexico and go on these places and they got all bottomless drinks. And you say, nah, I don't drink. That's it. So I remember when I went to Jamaica last time, I said, yo, make me a virgin Bob Marley. And he looked at me, was like, we don't make virgin drinks. I'm like, well, you gonna make one tonight? You know what I'm saying? You gonna make one tonight? Because I don't drink. But it take a lot of discipline not to drink, because shit, sometimes you be like, yo, I need a drink. But I don't do it. I don't do it. No wine cooler, no wine, none of that. I just don't do it. For those who do it, whatever you do, that's on you. I'm not here to judge nobody for what they do, but I just know for me, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. With my personality and my family history, it ain't gonna work for me. I just had to give it up. That's what worked for me, but it take a lot of discipline. Now, when it came to weight loss, shit, I love my weakness, y'all. It ain't even really food. I'm gonna be real with you. My weakness has always been ice cream. I love ice cream, and I love brownies. And the thing was, I didn't realize that you could eat what you want. It's the times that you eat. But shit, I'm always up. I'm always woke. So if it's 3 a.m. and there's a pint of ice cream in the freezer, you tend to go eat some of that pint, right? But the discipline say, but that's how the weight come. Because you eating and then you laying down, you going right to sleep. You're not exercising, you're not doing none of that. The discipline is right now, me, me, sitting here hungry as hell because I know I had a smoothie for dinner, and that shit was like 3 o'clock. So I'm right now sitting here like, yo, I'm hungry. But today was the day I said, you know what? I'm going to get back to what I know. You know, the summertime coming, I don't want to be walking around sweating. I don't want to look crazy. So get back to what you know. And I rode my bike today. I rode my bike yesterday. I'm on my bike riding again every day. Even if it's for 25 minutes, I'm riding my bike, doing at least 3-4 miles on the bike. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the discipline to just say, yo, this is this is the deal. This is it. But it's the discipline that you lack. And the goals, see, sometimes, right, what happens is the goal always seems so far because the discipline is so hard. The discipline is minute to minute. The discipline is second to second. Like you sitting here like, God damn, just one scoop of ice cream. One scoop is not going to hurt me, but you know you're not going to take one scoop. You're going to take 2 or 3, and then you're going to say to yourself, starting tomorrow. No, you have to start now. You have to implant it in your head now. If you don't implant it in your head now, it's never going to go into your head because you're already talking about tomorrow. So you already gave up on today. See, the problem is that we give up on today. We give up on today, and we think we have tomorrow. We don't always have tomorrow. And I know some people say, well, if you ain't going to be here, it ain't going to make a difference. Nah, that's not true. That's not true because you don't know when you're going. You don't know when it's your time to go. So you got to live every day like you waking up tomorrow. None of us is guaranteed to wake up tomorrow, unfortunately. But that's life. That's just how that go. But we want to wake up tomorrow, so we got to wake up tomorrow with a plan. So one thing with me is that I don't start saying what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I got to do it today because tomorrow I'm a bullshit. Procrastination is the killer of all dreams. You know what I'm saying? Procrastination is the killer of all dreams. Procrastination is the killer of all goals. We procrastinate too much. We put shit off too much. And we don't say, yo, we need to do that shit now. Just get to it now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got where I'm at. That's how I do what I do. I just be on some, yo, I'm getting into it. I'm just going to do it right now. I don't say tomorrow, yo, starting tomorrow, I'm going to do 500 push-ups. You know what I say? Yo, let me do 200 today. So tomorrow I'm already up. So maybe I ain't got to do 500 tomorrow. Maybe I could just do that trade tomorrow, put that with that 2 today. That's 500 because I wasn't going to do none at all today. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is we don't have the discipline. We lack the discipline. We keep chasing with our eyes. We keep chasing with our emotions. We keep chasing with our feelings. And we keep running to shit. And that shit is a crash and burn. Because I'm telling you, when you get there, you're not going to be fulfillment. Life is about almost chasing and pushing a new height and pushing a new level. You got 1, you want 2, you want 3, you want 4. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep climbing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, yo, little at a time, little at a time, little at a time, little at a time. That's just how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it moving slow and steady. I'm not rushing. This shit is a marathon for real. That's what Nipsey was trying to tell people, but people didn't get it. But people starting off fast and then look where they at now. And we so stuck on numbers and success and people coming out the gate doing this, that, and the third, we forgetting and not paying attention, slow and steady at a nice pace. Success is in what we put success on, where we say, oh, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, he sold this amount of records, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did that. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? See, I look, like I said, I respect other people. I watch other people. I love what people are doing, but I don't set my goal off of what the next man or woman is doing. I don't. Because what worked for them ain't always going to work for me. Yeah, my shit is bugging. I'm going to have to restart this. But again, discipline is everything. And we lack the discipline. We easily influence. You ever notice? I be tripping. Because I'm not a relationship expert. Just be real with you. I've failed at many relationships with women because I'm pig-headed, I'm stubborn, and fuck it. Straight up. I never been like the infidelity guy, never been the abusive guy verbally or physically, but I want what I want, and you can't tell me what I should want based off of what you want or don't want, because at the same time, the shit is crazy because I'm in this shit to win it. I'm an entrepreneur. I got this shit out the mud. So you can't be a silver spoon individual, or you can't be a person that get up and go to work every day and tell me how to live this entrepreneur life. You can't tell me how to do that. So a lot of times it clash. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it clash because people don't always see what you're doing. They don't know that some of us got the mind that we could be sleeping, we still working. When I put out content, I still accumulate views whether I'm asleep or I'm woke. You know, so I realize that a lot of people, you know, even in relationships, some people start forming jealousy of you because they don't understand how you work. They think that if you're not getting up sweating, if you're not getting up 5 a.m, if you're not putting some 9 to 5 in, then you're not working. That's not how this works. That's not how entrepreneurship works, because a lot of times when you see me on my phone, I'm working on my phone. I'm doing promo for people. I'm doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk to people. One of my phones is the ringer's completely off. I don't check the messages. I don't do shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. Is nobody that really calling me that want to talk to me that's going to keep me on my path. A lot of times people want to call me to take me off my path, ask me what I could do for them. But it's like, yo, hold on. You're not adding in my pot. You taking away from my pot. So I talk to probably like 3 people in a week's time. Honestly. We don't got nothing to talk about. Me and a lot of people, I just be like, yo, I don't want to talk to nobody. Because most people want to talk about people. People want to call me and say, yo, did you see this video? Or what's this person talking about? And I'd be like, yo, man, nah, that's not my goal. That's not my path. When I get off this shit, when I get off this internet, I'm off this internet. I don't care about none of this shit. Maybe this is a shot at Karim. I will block you. Why would I ever take a shot at my comrade? See, that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Why would I take a shot at my comrade? And again, I know for a fact that, again, discipline. I know people are uncomfortable with seeing 2 black men showing love and respect for each other. You so uncomfortable with it, right? You so uncomfortable with it that you don't even know how to fucking see when you see it. When you see it, it bothers you. So you be like, yo, nah, they gonna fall out. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. This shit is Doggie Diamonds TV. Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Was y'all at his book club tonight? I bet you wasn't. But anyway, let me keep it going on the message, because again, a lot of y'all just fuck off my channel. But it's a lot of weirdos in here. It's a lot of weirdos that come on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weirdos that come on here, and I don't know what's up. I think I gotta restart this program. I think it's the program. You know what I'm saying? But say this and I'm gonna get up choppy. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna restart this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart this, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart this. I'll be right back. Peace.